Something troubles me about all this. And what's that, Falcon? Velika, we should be dead by now. We should have been attacked immediately as soon as we entered the castle by a huge horde of guards and butchered where we stood, or thrown into the dungeon. And yet, not only were we allowed to approach the castle without being attacked, we were also allowed in. The drawbridge was lowered. Strahd must have known we were coming, and yet he did nothing to stop us. Perhaps he wants us to get to him. What do you mean by that? I mean that there's a reason he wants us to explore. Maybe there's something we need to find that he can't take. He is a vampire after all. If there's a holy item that he needs moving from one place to another, he can't do it. But he has many servants that would be able to do it. I'm just spitballing here, Gerard. I don't know either why we've been allowed to get this far. Falcon is right, there is something wrong here. But I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth and stop exploring out of fear. Indeed, we need to press our advantage even if we have no advantage. There are things we must find, like Lord Dhelt's amulet and a way to defeat Strahd once and for all. Just let it be known that I'm not happy about this situation. Nobody's happy about this situation, Falcon, but forward we must press, either way. Let's get this over with. Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ravenloft Strahd's Possession, and when last we left off, we hear something growling in the distance as we're about to go into this room on the main floor of Castle Ravenloft. Let's go! It's a large room, and there doesn't appear to be anyone that's going to attack us. And I think I see something on the floor. Strahd. Let's give this a quick read, shall we? One morning in the second half of the year 350, my brother Sergei entered my study in a mood too cheerful to bear, too bright and youthful to tolerate. He'd met a girl from the village of such virtue and beauty he planned to marry her. I was furious. Sergei, destined to embark on a life of service to the church, was to be our most high priest. He had already been given the priest's pendant to wear as a symbol of the approaching ceremony, and here he was bubbling over with ludicrous devotion to a peasant. Less than a week later he brought this wretched embarrassment of his, named Titania, to the castle, and I fell in love. I say it simply because it happened simply. At the first sight of her, I knew she was far beyond ordinary beauty, as the luster of a jewel is beyond that of polished glass. From that moment on, my brother became no more than a cold obstacle to me, and Titania became my life. Strahd. Well, that explains a lot of things. That explains what happened to Sergei. It also explains why Titania is gone. Yes, it does. A truly sad tale, but one that shouldn't distract us from what we are here to do. Let's keep going. I'm gonna presume there's gonna be trouble down here. It's a little alcove. And, oh yes, there's trouble. Have at thee! And not just the guards made of armor, but gargoyles. Is that what I think it is? It is what you think it is. Stone that lives. I've seen many things in these adventures, but that takes the cake. Also, that was a fine throw there, Velika. 2 hit in 1 strike. I'm getting better at this. Now, let's see if we can time this a little better and take care of you. And, oh, prayer has worn off. We might start thinking about resting again. Nothing here. Ah, we have stairs. Okay, let's mark these stairs. S-T, not I, you. Stairs up. Just a good idea to mark those down. What about here? Nothing over here at all. Okay. So, let's just look around. This wall seems way too plain for it to be as it is. It's just one of those things where you have a hunch that, look at all the stuff on the walls here. And look at what's not on the walls there. Okay, there's nothing on the walls here either, but we know there's something there. So let's actually just see if we can find something here. This place seems very off. You're not the only one that thinks so, Alarora. Aha! There we go! Items, and good items too. Healing potions. Potions of extra healing at that. Oh! I'm glad to find these. So let's just pick them all up. Oh, these are just normal potions of healing, but still, they are good to have. Just put these here. Oh, that's extra healing again. And stands to reason there'll be one on the other side as well. Indeed. Let's go check that out. And over here we have... Yep, another secret. Here we have a scroll of Cure Serious Wounds. Not bad. Another one of Cure Serious Wounds. We'll take that as well. And over here, True Seeing. Now, you already have that. You don't, however. You can have that scribed, and we can check out this area here. Oh, another gargoyle. Ah, there's two of them, so there's a good chance, yep, that one of them is going to manage to pathfind to us. And I'm surprised that our bladed weapons are actually doing as much damage as they are, because I've always thought of gargoyles as being very resistant to everything that isn't a blunt weapon, but I'm not going to complain that the game is being kind to me. Now there is another stairway here that leads up. So let us auto map annotate this. So more stairs up. I'm going to explore around as best I can without going up or down any staircases first. It just is sensible for me to be as thorough as possible, especially considering how maze-like castles can be. This door is going to open only to the switch. There we go. So, we have that door there that I haven't been through, and there was this room down here that there wasn't a way to move out of apart from the way we came in. Like, no hidden things here, no... Oh! Well, looks like we've stumbled across another way in. That we have. And this gargoyle's a bit harder than the others. And that foe there, their folly and inability to get to me is my gain. Maybe I should use one of those at some point, Velica. You're welcome to try it if you like. I'm very glad that you couldn't pathfind to me. Very glad indeed. Right, let's get a little bit of curing going. We'd be doing a lot better if we had prayer active, but we should be okay to explore a little bit more. This is going to be a dungeon of hidden passageways. And that means a lot of walking into walls, but if that's what the game wants to do, that's what the game will do. Right, we need to save, because I haven't saved yet. And it's a good idea to save. There we go. So. Ooh. Hello! You're gone. There is a switch here, which will do something? I'm not sure what that does. Is there a way up? No, not a way there. We can't go that way. But if we go this way... And I think we just got hit by a lightning bolt. I think we did. We're gonna have to watch out on our return journey. If we have to make a return journey. More healing potions. Not gonna say no to these. And a long corridor there. You know what? I'm gonna rest now. Resting now. Sensible idea. Get all of our buff spells back. I don't think we need protection from negative energy here. Nothing appears to be draining our experience, so I will not cast that. Could be a mistake. Actually, really. Thinking about it, is there any reason not to? Well, actually, if they are undead, those suits of armor, we're just literally wasting some spell casting. We'll not cast it for now and see what happens. We might need it later. Down here we go. Round the corner. Ah! Well, an enemy literally came from the stairs, which is interesting. I've never seen that in a game before, like this, so stairs up and down there. Good to know they're there. Right, we'll keep those in mind as we head back. There are a few doorways we've yet to explore. Indeed, there's also that lightning we have to avoid. Or fail to avoid. Ah! You're right, Aurora. I've been a lot better, but I can deal with this. And that we can. A little bit of healing goes a long, long way for a cleric mage. That should put you near maximum. Yep, pretty much near maximum. And you... that doesn't do as much as I'd like. You could drink this, actually. There we go. That did a lot more. Now, this door over here. Let's go. I'm really liking the atmosphere. Also, there are stairs here too. Stairs up and down, so we will mark those as well. There we go. And we'll head this way now. Through here. Oh. Through here. And into... ooh. Oh yeah, that leads... oh, that leads out. Hang on. That leads out. Silly me.
Once more.
We'll skip this dialogue. That was us just literally accidentally leaving. So, that is way out. Okay, so... now that I've accidentally done that, like a fool, we will go other ways. We have stairs up and down there, we have stairs up there and stairs up there. There's this way as well, which is also heading up. Let's use this one first, shall we? Where does this take me to? It takes me to here. I was expecting a lot more resistance. You're not the only one. So we have stairs, stairs, and more stairs. Oh my! So, stairs up, and more stairs up. Let's try... also, first, let's see if there's... okay, that's the stairs down, which we should probably annotate. And then this part of the map is just full of annotations. But if it helps me get about easier, let's go this way. Ooh, that brings you to a new location. And we're under attack immediately. Gargoyles. We have reached something called the Court of the Count. You know what? I'm good for now. Let's not go that way. What about this way? More Court of the Count? Ah, just the other side of the Court of the Count room. Probably best that we explore the other locations first. I agree. There are plenty of staircases we've yet to check out, including one that heads down. Let's go down first. It's prudent to make sure nothing will ambush us from below. Ah, skeletons! Well, here we are in the Ladders of Ill Omen. I'll give the game one thing, it's brilliant at giving places ominous names. Drink this if you would. There we go. Let's keep moving on. This place is large and rather empty. I wouldn't trust it being empty, Gerard. There Still many places undead can hide. You're not wrong. Have at thee! You will not threaten us. I don't even think they could talk to threaten us even if they wanted to. That's not what I meant, Velika, and you know it. Let's check out this lower area, and the enemies don't seem very tough in here, which is probably very deceptive. Ooh, that door had a creak about it. That door had a creak about it. Oh, hello. Or maybe that's just an enemy that's creaking. Ooh, stairs up here. Let's mark these. These could lead to a new location. New location on the floor we were just on. There's a lot of places to explore here, though. Full of the dead. I wonder if this is where those that displease Strahd end up. Who can say? Who can say? I, for one, don't want to end up in the situation where I, well, already displeasing him. Any more? Oh! Oh! Okay! So remember when I was like, hey, we don't need to cast, negative flame protection? We do! We do! So let's cast that right now. I should have recognized the, cries of the whites. I'm not gonna say no to it being stuck, though. There we go. Taken care of. Is every single one of these rooms gonna contain one of them? Oh! A vampire! That's arguably not as bad as a white, because whites move a lot quicker. Lesser vampires. Only we could kill them permanently. We don't know where their resting place is. We'll get them eventually. Hello, skeletons. You actually move slow enough that you can go through a doorway. And you... Is that two or is that one? No, that's just one moving very quickly. But we can deal with you. If we can hit. There we go. Any items in here at all? No items in here at all. But there may be some over here. Are these already open? Okay, you're there. Another bedroll. There you go. Just gotta get you a few more times. And behind me is a vampire who... Ooh, Al-Aurora has gained a level. Is that a level of cleric? I think that is a level of cleric. Okay, that is another one of these. We have no more of them. No more of them. Another one of these. Remove paralysis might be useful. And probably another cure serious wounds. Excellent. Very glad to gain that experience. There's a large area here we need to check out next, and I'm not looking forward to that. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. At all. We should be okay to rest down here. Even though we really shouldn't be, we should be okay. We should be being swarmed with undead, and were this a proper tabletop campaign, resting here would be a disaster, but as it's Ravenloft, the video game, we're fine. And we're not going to be fine if we don't cast negative flame protection. Two enemies here that can drain experience. Two different types. The one's a lot less dangerous than the other. Got to wonder what this place was once used for. Probably storing food. But if Strahd's a vampire, he doesn't need food. And yet, we had food when we ate with him. He probably has a tiny larder to appease mortals who come to dine with him so that he can pretend to be mortal. Probably. Makes me wonder, though, who made that food? People or the undead? Best not to dwell on these things. You're probably right. And so, when we come back, folks, we are in the cellar. The Ladders of Ill Omen, where there's much ill omen to be had. And we have a lot of places. Actually, this place is really big. There's probably a lot more of this place than I want to explore, but I'm going to anyway because there may be a key or a way to get to a key. And you know that keys are critical in games like this. It's just how they go. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.